Okay, so I think I understand the problem with my internet. Physical layer flimflams. I had a loose cable. My cables were loose, people. But I'm ready now. I love these new items whenever they show up. Another, Easter egg. Make sure to get it while you can. I want to rebuild my camp eventually. Hey there, Michelle. I'm doing fantastic. This stream will involve, getting a bunch of flim-flam around the map. Focusing on produce or cranberry relish, brain bombs, all that nonsense. Berry mint hats, razor grain flour, you know, everything. Everything. Yeah. Gonna have a good time. We're alive for a number of hours earlier until we lost connection. Ugh. Hey there, Michelle. Yes, I'm still enjoying. Having a good old time. My build's getting better still, if you could even believe anything. Let's see what time of day it is in the game, and we'll go from there. Right now in the game, it is approximately 8:43 a.m. Okay. So I can't get these produce items. I like to farm the firecracker berry at nighttime, and it's the morning, so we have to get other items. So I'm gonna start by crafting a big old razor grain farm over here at the Billings homestead. Yes, microbrew. You're talking about the RJ45 connector on your Ethernet cable. Has a broken tab. Yep. I had that problem. I got another sub cable. I have like a hub and a cable going across the way where my router is. And at one of those points, it was really loose. The cable going into my hub was loose. The cable going to the back of my computer seemed to be okay. It's because I was banging my knee up and down the whole time. It was vaguely loose. It's not making a satisfying click when I pushed in the cable head. What the? Whoa! Isn't this weird? Look! Look, everybody! Look! Am I using full unyielding? Well, it depends. See, look. Boom, boom, boom. See? I have these other items on standby. I have 3 items I swap out to for a mixture of bolstering and unyielding, depending on what I'm doing. You see? Specifically, a couple of these pieces have weapon rate reduction. Okay. But I have them in here, but... And if I'm using explosives up close in a daily op, I swap out to this chest here because it has the dense mod for immortality versus explosives. Now the cool thing is, I was gone for a bit, and I went back to the same server I was on before from my last session. So me losing all those workshops, isn't that crazy? I'll just build my farm. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. A bit more. Alright. Let's go. Quad razor grain. Okay.
I just love songs.
Okay.
Don't you?
Yep. Here we go. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna make 1,000. I'll make enough, though. I do burn through this stuff, but this is part of what I have to do. And I'm sort of trying to kill the daytime because I have to farm the berry mint test stuff at nighttime. But we have a lot of stuff to do right now. I might even swap out my backpack for the refrigerant version once I get my weight down. But let's just get this greenhouse going on right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. All the way down. Yep. Right over yonder. Get the nice balcony. Patio. Lanai. Mm-hmm. Angle. Uh-huh. Alrighty. It's about to get really loud. Come on. Come on. About to be a defensive event very soon. Okay, I'm gonna have a mixture of rooftops, starting off with the asbestos. Alrighty. Here they come. Alright, I'll have a double tab here. And the back side will be, well, oh my gosh. Just one strip, the rest. Come on. Very limited time here. Come on. This building is too large for a blueprint, okay? I have smaller blueprints with greenhouses involved. This one's a bit large. Here we go. Alright. Some glass on the side here. Alright. Right over yonder. Diagonal across. Same thing below. Diagonal across. Alright, we'll add a door. Get this wooden door. Oh boy. Get the defensive rail going. Alrighty. Build my capital I on the inside. Capital I, you see? It's easy. You want this capital I here. And some tabs in the middle. Cool. I'll put some small lights on the side here. The small lamps right here in the middle. And over here. So you could direct yourself around like a maze. Some lights on the walls. Come on. Come on. Here they come. Right here on the side. Alright, and then I'll put the turbo fertilizer grenade machine right here. Okay. And then the Tinker's workbench right over yonder. Yes. And then the storage units right over yonder. Cool. And a little toolbox on top. With a little lantern on top of that. So you know where to look. Okay, for a point of light. Awesome. Cool. And then I'll put the Home Defense 3 on. It's probably too tall. I'll just add the turret right over here. But it'll be red. Right over here. Okay, so what I will do is I will put a small tire on the ground. Well, great. We got a problem here.
I just love songs, don't you?
Hello. Big old silly turrets. Alright, let me delete this entire segment of reality. Because we're having problems here. You see? Because I can't select what I want to select, so I have to fix it. Gotta fix it. Let's try again. And I'll build the blueprint on the outside. I just need a smaller version of what I had. I'm not really afraid of that person over there. They're level 59, but the main problem is whenever they're the decoy for another player that's hiding in the bushes. Let me build my train tire turret here. Mm-hmm.
Optical sensors calibrated for detection of
Roll home. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. My gosh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Come on. Do it. There you go. And then a fence. Hey there, Pete. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start as low as possible here and go across. If I could. We'll just see how that feels. Now I can start as high as possible over here. Like that. Okay. And go back to my left. If it even lets me. Up. 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 If this were Valheim, I could dig a hole in the ground. Okay, so now that I know that that works, I'll just break this off again. I'll put this over here. I'll bring this as high as possible, centered. Dang it. Centered. Okay. And I'll pop, lock, and drop it, you see? But it has to go a tiny bit lower, I think. But I think we're okay. If. Well, yeah, we're fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we are okay. Are we? No. Just trying to see what works. But that doesn't work, so. It doesn't really matter, you know? But sometimes I like to have some line of sight breakage for 5 seconds of my life. Just for 5 seconds of my life. Okay. Sometimes. Some tiered defense. For no good reason. I'll put a slightly different. I guess I could just go like that a little bit. Further out a little bit. As low as possible. It's all very important, you know. Depends on what we have right exactly there. I'll put a light pole here for prosperity and just to fill the gap. A lot of times I put light poles to fill gaps. And then I'll put a little bush at the bottom. Alright. And then I'll put a big tree here. They call me TJ Big Tree McGee. Hey there, Pete. Oh, yeah. Hey there, Dead Strategy. How's it going, buddy? Yeah. They're tiny, they're toony, they're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, they are, oh, invading your TV. Baby. They're comic dispensers, and they'll crack up all the censors. They're furry, they're funny. What's a good power armor for radiation resistance? Well, the prototype? See, the Ultrasight and the prototype XO1 had the same level of radiation resistance, but one has higher ballistic, other one has higher energy. But T65 is good all the way around, and it's higher in all three regards. But I think the Thorn armor has better radiation resistance. You know, the Strangler Heart armor. The Strangler Heart armor. You know. Get along, little doggy. Okay. Get a bit further away from the structure. Let's start from, you know what, let's just avoid that entire thing. Yay! See that? At that point, we'll just move on. At that point, we just move on to this other thing, huh? Options. Options. Let's start higher. The heck? Okay. I said okay and I meant it. Now arc it in. After one more, I guess. Oh, don't you call me a liar. Can I arc it in, please? After one more. After one more. Can I arc it in, please? If this were Valheim, I could do all kinds of funky stuff. But that's okay. How about one more? Can I arc it in? Yay! Alright. Wunderbar, as they say in French. Wunderbarian travesty. The Chronicles of Wunderbar. The Midnight Wunder. Okay. Alright, come on down and try my garbage. It's free. Delight yourself. Hey there, Brayden. I did not look at Grubhub. But I will. I have to build my trust with it. Come on down and try my garbage. In the end. Oh, in the end. You see, whenever you're going uphill, it's sort of nasty. It's nasty to have defenses going uphill because you kind of cut into the earth a bit. You see? Things get all weird and floaty. Weird and floaty. So I like to have a fence a bit further up where it's nice and flat. Maybe. They're out of here. Gotta build my confidence with some of these fences. Some of these fences are really stubborn. Yeah, I'll go with this number. Right about here. Okay. A bit further up, maybe. Nope. I don't like floaters. I'm not one of those floater people. There you go. Something like that. And I'll put 2 lights next to it. And we'll have the dude. Oh, the dude, where are you? The dude. Alright. And human decoys around. I like to have these humans to say hi. I'm a human. Alright. We're nice and safe over here. Safe and sound. This whole back alley is dangerous. Oh boy. Alright. Make sure it's as low as possible, maybe. Go from there. I can go higher, I can go lower. If it wants me to go higher, then so be it. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright. And now, I can do some trimming. Put the little thing right over there. You know what? It needs to be one more. 1 layer deeper to the left. Okay. And then, so I could walk down the alley. I have to rebuild my confidence with these fences, man. I've lost all confidence with them. They used to be my go-to. Things just mess up sometimes, you know? Let's try the other fence. Sometimes it's just the terrain is nasty. Higher. A bit higher. You're gone. Alright, cool. Me and my human eyeballs. Me and my human eyeballs. Saw something way across the field moving. Oh boy. Yeah.
Mission accomplished. I do hope the message recipient is
Okay. So what time is it now? It's still the same day? No way. Is it? It's only been 2 hours in game? Or is it 7:32 p.m.? Yes. Cool. It's about to be nighttime. And nighttime is the right time, you know? So, watch this. Goodbye, friend. And then I'll put this down over here because I need like a line of sight break and a nice defensive structure, and you know. I never put it over here though. I wonder if I could. I don't think I can. I never tried. It's a very large footprint, but here is just fine. Oh man, what the heck? Collector bunker. Or not. Or not. Well, I did put up a bunch of these turrets. That's probably the main problem. Yeah, that is the problem. I have too many turrets up. So let's just delete half of these turrets. I'll get rid of this one. And I'll get rid of that one. And move this towards the middle. And get rid of that one. Move that towards the middle. Move you to middle. Hey cat, how's it going? I'm doing some workshoppy. Jalopy workshoppy. Alright. Do what I gotta do. Alright, here we go. If the game lets me, huzzah! 1 second. Too many turrets. I have too many turrets. Too many turrets. Oh. Okay, so I'll get rid of the middle turret on each of these. Two more turrets going. What about now, huh? Come on. Let me just make sure. Might be some other factor. Some other factor. I'll get rid of this turret right here. Okay. Come on. Oh my god. Dang it. Hey, how's it going? Murder everybody in the world. Too many turrets. Too many. Oh, the budget as well. I think it's the budget as well. The budget is almost full here. So many factors. There's too much stuff out. I have too many things. And I can't build what I want to build. Okay. So I'll just continue on. Get rid of all these stupid turrets for no reason. I could build a bare bones version. Just slap them inside and do a couple things for show. Here we go. I'll build a bare bones version because I know it could fit here. There it is. That's where it belongs. And I'll just build some new turrets on top. Number 4. Oh. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And then I'll put the Collectron right inside. And nothing else. Maybe a stash box, but none of the other lights or anything like that. Let's put a safe over here. No big deal. And a workbench. Okay, no big deal, no big deal. A single workbench so that a person can break things down. Person being me. Alright. I'll put a little workbench. There you go. Put a door. Door. Okay. Alright. Bad Leroy Brown.
Collecting fun is what I do. I find party supplies.
Alright.
You.
So now we're about to do something funky. Psychedelic. Oh yeah, let's do it. I have to have some line of sight breaks over here, so I'm just gonna build my water. And then I'll take over the Poseidon power plant to give this workshop power. I'll build 10 along with a light over here. On this side. Come on. And a light over here on this side. Oh my gosh. You see, it gets really funky whenever I'm building things. And I'm currently, oh no, in the build menu. Whenever my teammate leaves my team, I'm always concerned that they're currently at my workshop about to attack me. Because that person just showed up. Huh? Come on. Do it. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay. Good. I'll put a light right over here. Once we get the power flowing. Right now the power ain't flowing, but it will in just a bit. Oh, it's so laggy right now. Because I have so much stuff built. There we go. Yep. Done. See, that's a lot better for the line of sight break. I felt way exposed. We're still sort of exposed over here, but it feels a tiny bit better. I think to address that, I'll build this right here. Alright, that's not that bad. I'm gonna put a bush right there at the bottom. Okay. I'll put this bush right here at the bottom. I like the bush because it sort of hides uneven objects. In Valheim, I could just adjust the terrain. See? Problem solved. Problem solved. Right? Put some tumbleweeds at the bottom, and then all of a sudden, boom. Ain't got no problem over here. And then add a tree. And you're like, what? You're like, okay. There's never a problem. See that? And then you double frame the tree with the flim flam. You're like, who? Okay. And now we're not exposed anymore. And then we ringlet the flim flam to make it like a walkway. What? And now it's so welcoming. You're like, go that way? Okay, I'll do that. Put a humanoid figure in the middle. Put a humanoid figure right in the middle. I don't deserve that. Think I deserve that? No. Humanoid figure, number 1. Have the clown close by. Booga booga. Booga booga booga. No. No. There we go. A lot better. There we are. Perfect. And now I have to do a couple more things right over here. Because the door can't open yet until I add the power. But we have reached max budget, you see. So I have to add a power connector. Okay. And a light. Hook up the light to the power connector. Boom, bring it down a bit. And I'll bring this back a bit. What in the world? Okay. Then hook up the flim to the flam. Voila. 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 K-bone popping noise in French. Workshop is completed. The workshop is completed. Welcome me talk. He next to level. I mean, it's a full budget, you see? Full budget. I can't build anything else. I could probably build this right here. Right here. Huh? And build this right over here. Power tire phlegm. Nope, budget. Single connector. Tray bone. Popping noise. I don't know what the words are. Twirl of mustache. I don't know. I just don't know anymore, people. What do I even know? Nothing. I'll put this right here for a nice line of sight break. If it lets me, it's not gonna let me. Psst. Okay, so... Aha. I'll just gut this building here. I'll gut this other building. Doesn't need to have all this garbage inside. Look. Gutted. You'll stay. You're gone. You're gone, pal. You're trash. Alright. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh yeah. And now we are done. Or something or other. Or something or other. And is it morning time? Did I waste the entire... It's 1:15 a.m. Hmm. 350, 396, okay, 350, 396, 330. I'll drop 90 pounds. It's outrageous. Okay, I have to drop something off somewhere. A bunch of ammo or something? I'm sure I have a lot of garbage. Because I'm about to change my backpack over to refrigerant so I can collect these resources at nighttime. So, scabbard to refrigerant. And then I lose some carry weight in the process. I'm blind. I'll do the Nuka-Cola cooler. Okay. And the high capacity to the not groceries, refrigerated. Losing a ton of carry weight into procession. Okay. Lower my life down. Bring some alcohol. We're good to go. Awesome. I'll break some flim flam down. Lovely. Do some chemistry. It's gonna be a whole different game once we have the perk loadouts, you know? I think. Alright, cool. Let's get the heck out of Dodgetown. Falling damage interrupted my fast travel. Come on. Yeah, it's going to change the dynamic of how you play the game. I swap out my perks all the time. Like, for example, harvesting a bunch of berries and everything. It'd be nice to have green thumb, you know, good with salt. Stuff like that. Sometimes I harvest more junk. Sometimes I'm focusing on XP or doing a daily op. It's different. I need more defense. I gotta do this quickly before the morning comes. Very soon. That sun's about to be up over that hill. Very soon. Man. So, remember before I was talking about some sort of thing that could happen at nighttime? And I kept mentioning it over and over and over again? And I was talking about, like, maybe, all the ghouls go crazy, or you have, like, some weird, Lovecraftian creature situation, or some black shadow monster, or whatever, but I didn't think of aliens. That's a nighttime thing. Maybe, you know, perhaps. With the UFOs in the sky. That'd be cool if it only occurred at nighttime. From that point on, not just some sort of event. But I want it to always occur. It'd be cool. And maybe you have that boss fight or something that could only occur at nighttime. Because you could bomb during the day or night, you know. It'd be cool if there's something like that. Restricted. Hail! See, I was trying to kill the daytime so I could farm this at nighttime, so I built that workshop. Speaking of aliens, get back over here, you beast! I'll kill your whole family! I'll kill your whole family! You heard me talking smack about him. You heard me talking about you, pal? Mythical, my left foot. You're real. You're real. For real? Anyways, I was saying it'd be cool if the aliens only came at nighttime. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by an alien. Boom flam. Oh, the sun's about to pop up over that hill. Oh no. See, nighttime matters for firecracker berry. Morning is terrible for firecracker berry. It's like the worst time. Evening, Scott. Doing some berry mintat farming. So speaking of Chipotle, I saw that Chipotle was available on DoorDash, so... Oh boy, I haven't had a Chipotle burrito in such a long time. But it is the apocalypse, so I don't know how it all functions anymore. I don't want them calling me saying, hey, they don't got black beans, what do you want? No, they don't got that either. No chicken. Nope. No guacamole, I'm sorry. Well, jeez. Hey. I do love Chipotle. Those burritos are the bomb. Big old horribly large burrito. Wrapped in foil. Give it to me, what you say? Like the burrito bowls, Tammy? Oh yeah. Hey there, James Defane Squires the Third of East Westminstershire on YouTube. Firecracker berry is a component in berry mentats. The ingredients of berry mentats would be mentats, brain fungus, firecracker berry, and starlight berry. But you could also craft mentats through firecap, brain fungus, and wild carrot flower. Hence, I'm collecting wild carrot flower and firecracker, right? I want to make a lot of this stuff. You see? And then I'm running across the map to over yonder. I have a route. And now I'll be focusing on the starlight berry and firecap and some snaptail reed for some sugar production afterwards. And then I'm going to a couple more spots for starlight, 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 boom, boom, boom around the map. Couple spots. And then I'll be going down to the deep for some fever blossom and some more brain fungus and starlight berry, and then to a couple spots for some brain fungus, and then a couple farmed for a bunch of different produce, and then up to the Palisade Winding Path for more aster, and then down to Flatwoods for some silt bean. For a bunch of stuff. And then I'll get some Mothman eggs from Point Pleasant and Moth Home. And then I'll go back down to Billings and I'll transplant a couple of those, like the carrots, the mute fruit, the potato, some blackberry for somebody else that might want it. All those transplantable crops, I will transplant them. And I'll lay down a couple Brahmin, 3 different Brahmin, for some ambiance. Maybe a chicken coop for some clucking and some mooing. You know what I mean? I'll have to delete some turrets or something.
It's just about time to eat.
Shut up! Anyways. I want to help the people out, you know? Except for these people. Gotta make room for the humans. Alright.
This place has a lot of potential.
Do you understand there, James? You're asking about the firecracker berry? Berry Mentats gives me a bunch of intelligence and the ability to see enemies behind walls with like a pink mist. It makes enemies glow in the dark. It's pretty cool. It's really effective for hardcore farming because you can find the enemies quickly and you get the extra intelligence for the XP gain. It just takes a lot. But once I do this, I'll be good to go for a while. I'll try to also hit up the Monster Mash event for more Halloween candy. I'm down to just 906. All I have is 906 candy left. Not good. Yeah. Also, I'll use some of that. I have to go and get some blight as well for some blight soup. But I'll use some of this fire cap to make the glowing fungus puree for the energy resistance. Sometimes I get zapped out by some creature, you know. Earlier I was killed by an assaultron, but if I was wearing a full bolstering set as opposed to a mixture or whatever, along with that glowing fungus puree, then I could just stand there. There's ways to stack it up, you know. Some creature of the night. That's me. Okay. Up and around. It'll take as long as it has to. I was doing it at nighttime. I listed a bunch of locations, but that's just how it has to work. I'm wearing the refrigerant backpack so I can carry more. Every couple days we have to do this. But that's why I labeled the stream as I did. Harvesting. James. Poor by my standards? What do you mean? Can you clarify what you meant there? Poor by my standards, isn't it? What do you mean? I don't know the context of what you're talking about. Go back down. See, now it's morning time, the sun's up. More fire cap over here. Oh, Halloween candy? Is it poor by my standards? Yeah, the Halloween candy is good. I use it in conjunction with razor grain flour. You mean it's bad? Like, it's only 5 AP? Well, are you saying that razor grain flour you think is... Sorry, are you saying that the Halloween candy is bad because it only provides 5 AP? Is that what you're asking? I want you to clarify before we continue. It's only 5 AP, which is nothing, right? Oh. I was saying I have 905 Halloween candy, and I was acting like it wasn't that much. Gotcha. I was acting like I only have 905. Like it's not that much. I was like, oh no, I only got 100, 905. I was kind of joking. It's a lot. I like to have about that much. So I was sort of joking about not having that much. But I would like more. It's not poor, it's like, it's a good number. You know what I mean? If a person says, hey, how much Halloween candy do you have? 905. You're like, oh, okay. You know? Over 1,000 is a good number. Even 1,355. That means you might as well have as much as you ever want. But the second you drop below 1,000, it starts to really be obvious. 900 turns to 600 very quickly. And that becomes 400, and 300 might as well be 0. You know? Because all of a sudden you're at 200, and then you're at nothing. Oh man. Because it's only 5 AP. And because I'm on PC, and I have the Halloween candy assigned to my hotbar, I could just... There goes a million. There goes 85 more. There goes 85 more. So I need to have a lot because I like to use a bunch of different foods. I'll have like the razor grain flour or something over here at number 5, and then something at number 8, and then the Nuka cherry or something at number whatever, and then maybe a quantum on the side for some emergency flimflammery, and something else as well. If you have a ton of AP, you can just constantly use VATS, you know, and you could trigger a bunch of VATS criticals because your AP is still filling up in between VATS shots. That's pretty cool. Like, there, just keep on going, hit. And if you had a lowered VATS cost weapon, you can just really keep on going. So yeah, if you had like a lowered VATS cost weapon plus higher VATS critical damage, you know, and then a bunch of those perks to fill up the VATS crit bar and increase the VATS crit damage, and you have like a blight soup, you can really get your damage up there. That's for the future. All I have right now is a 1-star bloodied, but if I had a 3-star bloodied Crusader pistol, that'd be great, with those other stars being stuffed with VATS. But in the future, I could experiment with that stuff a lot more because I have a bunch of weapons on the side, a ton of them, you know, which with cool little attributes, but right now I don't have like a rifleman build. I even got rid of all the perks. Okay, we're moving on to another spot. Here, there, and everywhere. I have a million spots. You could follow along with my farm. Hey, James, you're asking me why don't I use Marathoner? So, a person could use Marathoner, right? Or they could use Action Boy, and there's a million other perks like that. But I have my agility all filled up with a bunch of different perks. So I don't have room for it. Either way, it's still important to have a bunch of AP, even on top of Marathoner. Squad Maneuvers makes you go faster, but it does not stack with Speed Demons. I already have my speed. You don't need Squad Maneuvers. Okay? Right now my build's like this. One second. Right now my build is like that, you know? Zoom. And I really... Marathoner doesn't give you more AP when you're shooting things. It just makes your sprinting more conservative with your AP consumption. So it wouldn't help you. I would still need it. And Marathoner doesn't reduce my AP consumption with my jetpack. You see? It's the jetpack issue. It's the jetpack. So I use the AP foods for the jetpack and for VATS and for jumping and stuff like that. And right now I'm using a bit more. I'm sort of forced to go for the Razor Grain Flour because I'm not using Marathoner to compensate. If I was using certain things, I wouldn't have to worry as much, but that's why I put on Cola Nut and Party Boy to compensate for the fact that I'm not using Marathoner. Because then I could drink a wine and give myself max AP, and that's why I have to go get the Steeped Fever Blossom to compensate. But you see, I'm using these perks here. Adrenaline's very expensive. 5 points here, you know? I don't really have room. If anything, I got the Through Hiker here. That's kind of heavy, but I think Marathoner is sort of a luxury perk. You know? It's sort of a luxury perk. Right now I'm going straight for the produce. I'm skipping all this stuff right now. I don't have my jetpack on right now. But I should. I'll have better carry weight. I sort of slipped on all of my bolstering. There we go. It's really about the jetpack. Do you understand, James? About squad maneuvers? So there's certain perks that make you run faster. You have Gun Runner. If you're holding a pistol, there's squad maneuvers, right? But they don't stack with each other. I'm pretty sure the max movement speed is like 20% or whatever. And Speed Demon already gives you that, which is a mutation, so you don't need squad maneuvers. Huh? And you can see my AP consumption ain't that bad as I'm running. Like this is without. It's really, see, all I care about is my AP regen, which is amplified if I'm in the Nerd Rage zone. But my actual consumption ain't bad. Look, see, it's barely going down. This is without Marathoner. So it's not, that's what I'm saying, it's sort of like a luxury perk. You know? Oh, I got some lag or something. Not available. Get my dirty water on the hotbar if I could. Get a bit more. There we go. There we are. All right. Up and across the map. So you know the more agility you have, the higher your AP pool, and the more endurance you have. Having high endurance is sort of like having a free. It's like free marathoner, you know. The more endurance you have, the less you use AP when you run, and that's the same thing that marathoner does. Okay, I have to get a bunch of produce here. Yeah, marathoner is a luxury. Sometimes I'm not sprinting around all the time. Sometimes I am. Like, during the Monster Mash event, it would be nice to have marathoner. Like, certain times, it's all about running. But you see my AP's getting drained from, like, my weapon. Or, you know, the other VATS use for the jetpack or whatever. It's not because of my running as much. Okay, moving on to my next spot. Zippity Doodie A. I'll just skip that spot. Let's go straight to the deep. It'd be a weird spot to go to, but we have to. I haven't been here recently, so let's do it now. Do it now. Okay. In here, there's a fever blossom and more starlight berry. I'll go by a couple more locations. Not bad. It'll take as long as it has to. See, whenever I'm in places like this, I'm not sprinting as much. You know, and when I do, it's really bursty. So, it's not necessary then either. Yeah.
This here is Jane Patterson of the White Spring Resort staff. I tell you, they never thought I was telling the truth, but I found it. I swear by
Yeah.
all that is holy, I found it. I knew it was there all along. It started with the rumbling. We had some minor earthquakes. You heard me right. Earthquakes of all things in this neck of the woods.
Of all things.
I was gonna prove them all wrong. All the other people at the resort just
Laughing at me. Well, who's laughing now?
Hey, fuck.
Yeah.
Underground spaceship and the rocket leaking off of that thing. Hell, it's making even the rocks glow. I gotta tell the president. I gotta tell the president if it's the last thing I do. I'll be get the Medal of Honor, I bet. All right, enough talk. Time to swim back home to glory and to wiping that damn smirk off Robbie's face. James out.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Wonderful. Up and around we travel. So I'm here to collect my Fever Blossom Flim Flam. And, Starlight Berry. Or no? Thank you. Awesome. I'm right above the Nerd Rage zone because I don't trust their damage input. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Are we good? Are we good? Yep, yep, yep. We'll bounce right on out. Head across the map. Up and at them. Right away. Here we go. Cool. You want me to do a queen solo? How about I ban you, James? How about I ban you? How about I ban you? Hmm? Let's move on and get my garbage. Hey there, Menziati. Yeah. Just getting a bunch of produce across the map right now. Real quick. I have a list of places to go to in my head. I'm only here for the crops in the back of the building. I just want you to start with the premise that I'm doing something right and you don't know what it is, and just start with the assumption that it's right and you don't know why. Don't assume that I'm wrong. Assume that I'm right. And go from there. Okay? So whatever I'm doing in terms of my farming, assume that it's somehow the best thing to do. That's all. Somehow, contextually. Okay? We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. Bounce on out of here really quick. Grab nothing. Go out behind the building and get my garbage. Why would you do that? I'll beat you. You. Get a couple things here. And I will transplant them over there. Yep. Alrighty. And I'll hop right over here. And then another spot. And then probably another spot after that. I'll go by the Svendingo Cave and get all of that brain fungus. And then go stop by the Tangle Mountain, Thunder Mountain substation, whatever, southwest of Berkeley Springs, southeast. For more brain fungus. Gotta stop by Flatwoods and then get my Mothman eggs here and there. Be good to go. And I'll start crafting a bit. Let's go up and around over here. Yeah. Wild carrot flower. Awesome. I'm here for the wild carrot flower and aster, specifically. I could transplant the blackberry for other players. You know. This is for the Mentat production, you know? I could stop by the Vault-Tec Ag Center, which I will when I'm in Flatwoods, to get a few more fire cap. Let's go. I already have my salt and pepper and spices. I guess I can get a bit of ash rose as well. And the blight. So I'll get the ash rose when I'm out there in the ash heap. Bit more aster around the corner. I don't need it though. So let's go all the way over here to this Fendingo cave. Yeah. Yay. Hey there, head. In we go for the brain fungus. I'll tell you what. I usually try to bomb. I try to bomb once a week, unless my build doesn't accommodate it. I do plan on bombing before the code resets. It wasn't ready last time I checked, but I've been getting my code pieces throughout the week. Remember, I don't cheat. That involves looking up the code, and it's a natural flow. So, whenever it's time to bomb, I usually don't do the Queen or Earl because I feel like those are like the vanilla default generic brainless things to do. So I try to bomb some other location. I try to think about what color flux do I need. I look around the map for the most ideal arrangement with the most enemies and the most crops, and my goal is to get as much of a certain color as possible. Or a couple colors. It's not just to go fight the boss again. You know? So, I don't really fight the Scorch Beast Queen. And I don't really fight Earl. Oh boy. Okay, let me just drop a couple things, because I never broke it down before. Just really quick, really quick. There we go. I didn't break it down last time. Okay. Because I'm just going. This isn't my normal build. I'm just out here trying to get some produce. Really quick. Really quick. Okay, let's get that brain fungus. Right away. Okay, so now, let me not pick up all that garbage. I wasn't supposed to really loot it. I'm here for the brain fungus. Okay. Wherever I came from. Wherever in the world I came from. You're a rough one. Oh my gosh, I should have broken everything down. Okay. Remember, normally I use the high capacity backpack, but I swapped it out for the refrigerant here. Hello. Yeah. Goo. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. Yeah. But let me eat something. I have a disease or something. Normally I do. I have disease cures back at my bag. Let's eat some apples for a second. Bunch of garbage. There we go. All those pre-war foods I normally sell. Okay. I'm missing my little corner. There it is. Here's my corner. Oh, yes. There we are. Oh my. Yep. Okay. Let's go get my other portion of all this garbage. Let's go stop by Hopewell Cave for a second. There's a death claw in there as well. I'll get some more, a few more drops of brain fungus and some firecracker while I'm there. And then I'll stop by that location by Thunder Mountain, get a few more scripts or scraps of violet flux or mutant fern flower along with the brain fungus, and then stop by Flatwoods for more silt bean. Yeah. 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 We're making all kinds of stuff. Infused flower tea, steeped fern blossom, blossom tea. Good stuff. It'll last for a while until it goes away. It'll last for a couple of days. I'll have to clear out some room in my inventory to hold all that food, so I can put everything in refrigerators. Okay, moving on. Down to my other spot. Boom, right over here. Yep. Remember back when they only had a couple wallpaper designs, a couple floor designs. Well, before that they had nothing, of course. But I think it's awesome. And I like the fact that it's rare and random whenever there's new stuff. They don't have a calendar of all of their upcoming cosmetics. It's random. You don't know what's going to come next, and it's really exciting, I think. Really exciting. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's a spitter. He's a biter. Okay, let's go. I'll drop everything off right about now. There's a bunch of brain fungus over here that I need. Yeah. I'll ban you. Banned. Get the band together. Put him on a boat. Send him out to sea. Yeah. We are in a state of mind. Yeah, I think I'll publish that audiobook. The Time Machine. I think that'd be a really cool one to publish. I was trying to upload some War of the Worlds, but you know. Okay, getting what I can here. I'll be going by Flatwoods next, and by the Vault Tech Ag Center. I just want a couple more scraps of some fern flower, and we're done here. Okay, let's go down by Flatwoods. Yeah, baby. There's a ton of silt bean over here at Flatwoods, and I want to make some silt bean puree. After here, I'll be going down to the ash heap, get a bunch of blight and ash rose. Oh my gosh. And then down to Point Pleasant and the moth home areas for some Mothman eggs. And then I might introduce my honey farm. Whoa, I'm almost out of ammo. Crazy, huh? Crazy. Good thing I made all that. I converted a bunch of ammo over at the ammo converter. I made a bunch of the railway spikes, and I got 100,000 of the ammo points. So now I can just make a bunch of ammo whenever I need it. And I also have to make sure to get my free ammo at my camp every so often. Okay. Hang on over. Bit more. I'll be going by the ag center in just a bit. And maybe I'll get some ginseng as well from Dabney Homestead. I don't know if I use it, but it'd be nice to go through the list. I know what all these foods do. I'll just see what I can craft. I just want to get as many different ingredients as possible, and I'll see what I have on me. Cool. Now I'll go down by the ag center. Well, first I'll go over here to get the silt bean, and then by the ag center. Cool. Some fertilizer or something. More cement, ceramic. You know, all this loot is first come, first serve. So whatever I take, other players can't get. I didn't know that the loot was first come, first serve at first. It really is a cool thing, because you really are affecting other people just by existing, you know? You wipe out everything, all the loot, before somebody else can get it. Yeah. Okay, now we'll go all the way down to the ag center. See, too bad tarberry juice rots, otherwise I would make more of it and just save it over time. It is a nice drink. I think it's like 300 AP over time. What mods do I have on this pistol? Well, this is a Bloodied Crusader pistol. I put the cryo mod on it, right? So it has long barrel, large magazine, short scope suppressor. Their pump person. Bad Victorium. Alright, I was gonna go in here and get my free garbage. I'm not going to do this event. Let's go inside. I'm here for a couple things. And then we'll move on down to the ash heap. Yeah. And then we'll get our Mothman eggs, huh? There's a couple things here. If it's available. It looks like it might not be available. Nope. Okay. Hop on down. Go around. Yeah. Here we go. I'll go up here for a second. Might be a quantum over here. Hey, look, a quantum. Well, there you go. Shut up. No tomahawks on him. Alright. Good thing this farm is almost done. The farm is almost done. Let me go over here for a second. I don't have Master Infiltrator on. Have the new codes reset yet? No, I think they reset on Thursday, right? No, wait. I posted it. I posted it on Twitter. I posted it. Let's see here. Tweets and replies. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. It was like last week. Oh my gosh. I posted too much stuff. I post too much. I post too much. Well, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I think Wednesday. Either way, it's 5 p.m. my local time. I think on Thursday. I think it's Thursday, 5 p.m. my local time. So not today. Today's Tuesday, I think. Today's Monday, so definitely not. Definitely have not reset. Absolutely not. Okay, let's go get some ash rose. And not die in the process. No, I don't need a ton of this stuff, but let's want a little bit more. I think the blight suit is used. Oh, sorry, the blight's used in a couple things, so it's better if I get a bit more. Oh boy, what a hefty farm this is, huh? Alright, that's about it. Yeah, my frames for a second have been pretty nice these recent days. I think they've improved the game a bit with the optimization. Alright, moving on to this spot right over here. And then to another spot. Isn't that amazing? All these craps. Wait. I need as many as possible.
Now, to my final
Shut up. Mothman. Shut up. What do you say? What do you say? Don't be lying. Done here. Now I'm going to the other Mothman location. Moth Home. And we're almost done. I'm about to insert my honey farm. And along that journey, there's a bunch more crops. You know, more soot flower, stuff like that, as I run around. And at that point, I think I'll be just about done.
The light is eternal.
Holy Mothman. You cannot extinguish the divine light.
Not trying to. Well, I don't know about that part. Why not you? Oh, you've already been consumed. I get it.
More will come to take my
So what? Alright, that's a bunch of everything. Now, I do have a gourd back at my camp. I don't need the gourd. I already got the cranberry, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know if I got it with this backpack on. I'm gonna get a drop more right over here at the Creekside Sundew Grove. And then I'll go up there again to Aaron Holt to get that cranberry. And then I'll get the honey. And we'll see from there. That might be the end of my little farming session. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook, or if you're watching on Twitch, I'm not looking at the chat. If you want to chat, come on down to YouTube or Facebook, okay? I'm live with the same name, Gooboberti, on all three. Okay? Wait. Awesome. Okay, let me go right over here by this little moonshiner shack for 5 seconds. Get some free goodies for a moment, and then we'll move on down to get that honey. Yeah. Cool. I said cool. Yay. Awesome. And now we do the honey garbage. We'll move on around. This might be the last portion of my farm. Pretty sure I got everything.
Actually, there's a quest involving finding out how to make Nuka Shine. It's actually a fairly cool little quest, and it opens up. Yo.
Hail. And hail. And hail. And hail. Get my honey. Perfect. Yeah. About to teleport the heck out of here. I'm gonna drop everything off. Check back behind me. Hop on down to another spot like Anchor Farm. Alright. Remember before, if you accidentally shot someone's camp, you went hostile? Oh boy. Alright. Well, that's about it. I don't need to make a ton of honey. Or get a ton of honey. I think that's everything I need. Let's go back down to the Billings homestead and go from there. Okay. I got a ton of crops. Pretty sure it's everything I need. Maybe. Maybe. Wasn't that a long harvest run? I think so. Now we're about to do part 2. Phase 2 of the operations. Crazy. And phase 3, and is my workshop. Okay, I'll deal with what I have. I don't need 1,000,000 tons of it. Okay, turbo fertilizer grenade. I just want a couple. Just a couple, not like 1,000,000 tons. Alright. If y'all are still with me, give me a hi he hum, habbity hibbity hoo hi hum. If you could. If you could. A simple request. Hi he hum, habbity hibbity ho he hum. Awesome. I'm gonna throw 2 more. Hi he hum, habbity hibbity ho he hum. Tammy wins the golden zag nut. Don't use it all at once. Moderation is key. Okay. Here we go, just 3 more. Not like 40 or anything. Yeah. And boom. Wonderful. Vanderflum. Here we come. Alrighty. That's good enough for now. Alright, let's go across the map now. Got a bunch of everything. That was a good little harvest run. Let's now make the chems and this food. We'll see what we can do. Hi-hee-hum. Hi-hee-hum. There we go. Dirty water. Hey there, Braden. How do you get the garden floors and foundation? It's called farmable tiles. It's available through the Settlers reputation tree. That and the turbo fertilizer grenade that you saw me throwing. This right here. This machine produces a grenade, right? And I can also craft it. You get that through the Settlers as well. It's totally worth it. It's at the end of the tree. It might be neighborly or ally. Both the farmable tiles and the turbo fertilizer grenade make a wonderful combo. So I got this gourd over here. I have a few gourd planted and then just use the grenade. Also, it lets me blueprint this stuff. So I have a bunch of blueprinted crops so I can quickly set up some nice and orderly rows. You don't gotta worry about it, you know? Blueprinted. It is the longest grind ever. It really, really is. For the reputation. In case y'all didn't know, you don't have to rely on just the dailies at the foundation or at the crater. You have these random occurrence, random encounter spawns around the map at different spots, okay? And there's a bunch of them. And at any of those spots, you could have raiders versus settlers. Or you could have raiders or settlers, or raiders versus settlers, or nothing, or some other creature versus some other creature. But if you defend the raiders or the settlers and talk to one of them, they'll give you a little bit of XP, of reputation. There's a bunch of these spots around the map. I have it listed over there at the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group. Here is I have this map here shown at the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group. Right here on the right, it says Reputation Farm. I have 22 locations listed. It's this white line going across the map. You can see this white line with these white dots. Because these guys respawn in about, half an hour, 15 minutes. By the time you're done with the route, the first spot has respawned. You can keep on doing it over and over and over again. If you want more XP, you can start at location 8, which is, for me, Welch, and then move on around the map. And there's all kinds of goodies. There's lots of Scorch Beast in this route as well. Sorry, not Scorch Beast, Sheep Squatch. Lots of Sheep Squatch, lots of ants, possum. A bunch of different creatures that you'll find along this route. Deathclaw. It's really worth it. But it's still a long grind, even with that. But without that, oh my gosh. Very long grind. Hey. Alright. That was fun. And now it's time to craft. Like the cheese.
Hello?
Hey. So let's clear out a lot of room. We're at 1201 pounds. Amazing. Let's pull out all of my legendaries I don't need. Okay. Pull all the stuff out over here because I want this. I want my stash to be full of refrigerated foods. I'm about to craft right now. There we go. I want it to be full. Alright. If you could hear me, I'm putting a bunch of free stuff in this box right here, including a bunch of free plans. I'm sure you'll like it if you check this box right now. You'll be happy if you check the box. I'm almost done. I'm filling it up.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Jeez. A lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. There's a bunch of stim packs in there. I'm putting ammo in now. Sort by weight. Good to go. All done. Yeah. Chemistry. Make sure I have super duper on before doing this. I couldn't see it. Oh boy. Okay, so healing. I'll make some right away diluted or diluted right away. 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Drugs. I'll make some mentats first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a okay, berry mentats. As many as I can. But I do want some starlight berries for food. So I'll pump the brakes here. Let's go make some food. It's pizza night tonight, Matthew. Oh yeah. What kind of pizza you getting? What kind of pizza you getting here? I like a sauce of a thick burnt caramel. Smoldering hot. Congealed sugar. You know? I want it to burn my gums when I sink my teeth into it. I want a stuffed crust with marshmallow cream inside. That's my life. It's now or never. 466 Alpha 67 Charlie 07 Delta 614 Charlie 8 Delta Bravo 7 Echo 3. Four 6 Alpha 67 Charlie 07 Delta 614 Charlie 8 Delta Bravo 7 Echo Echo 3. Oh my. But I will be ordering from the Flim Flam. People keep telling me to go try out Grubhub. I'm afraid. Oh, you got the meat feast with barbecue sauce instead of tomato sauce? That's what you're getting there, Matthew? That sounds monstrous. Instead of bread for the pizza, it's the steak. The meatloaf. Yeah. Meat lovers with now the crust is made of meatloaf. It's a loaf, right? It's bread. All right, here we go.
86 glowing meat steaks. Time to go hunting again.
Hey Cortana, how do you say time to go hunting again in Spanish?
Time to go hunting again in Spanish is
Tiempo para ir a cazar de nuevo.
Yeah. Siempre nuevo. Something. Tiempre. Tiempro. Yoo-hoo! Can't wait for that batch crafting. So next month, at the end of next month, is the next patch update. Hey Cortana, how do you say time to go hunting again in Swahili?
Here's how to say time to go hunting again in Kiswahili.
She doesn't want to say it. She showed me though. Muda wa kwenda uwindaji tenda. Muda wa kwenda uwindaji tena. Yeah. Okay, infuse subflower tea for that max AP. Okay, steeped fernflower tea. For the AP regen. Oh, sorry, steeped fever blossom tea for the AP regen. Got the strength over here. I'll make a few more sunshine oils for the back burner. One of them. Yeah. Pretty good. It is pretty cheap. It's not that bad. Just one sugar bomb. I'll think about it. Okay, we got that Sweetwater Special Blend. Look at that, 15 perception. It's amazing. Only lasts for a little bit, though. Okay, now we go down to the food. Light soup. 3. Rain bombs. 4. 5. See, the brain bombs are just so darn expensive. 6. Okay, I'll make 6 cranberry relishes. 6 of those. Sure. 7, 8. Whatever, 9, 10. More blight soup. Gourd soup, no. Silt bean puree. Damage resistance. All that sugar. Sweet potato stew for the health regen. Potato salad. Max HP, why not? Royal jelly taffy. Where's that glowing fungus puree? There it is. 88. See that 88 energy resistance? It's nice.
Swamp tofu? New name in a marketing campaign.
Let's go down to the plants again. Silt bean puree. I love that stuff. I do. Okay, bloodleaf tea. Got some endurance over here. Let's see here. The rest of that silt bean puree. The rest of that glowing fungus puree. Good stuff. Now the rest of this blight soup. Okay. Charlie's feed, luck 3, meh. I guess we're good there. Alright. And now for the razor grain flour. Again, everybody, if you're watching on Twitch, come on down to Facebook or YouTube if you want to interact with the